Hello, everyone. My name is Triza Chirwa from Malawi. I welcome you to today's capacity building webinar, mainstreaming youth engagement in promoting SSC to response COVID-19 crisis for achieving ICPD agenda. Before we get started, I would like to go over a few items so that you know how to participate in today's event. There will be 15 minutes from the background presentation and 10 minutes from each panelist. I would request to be strict to the time. You will have the opportunity to submit text questions to today's presenters by typing your questions in the questions bin of the control panel. You may send in your questions at any time during the presentation. We will correct these and address them at the end of the presentation. I will have a panel discussions from a panelist who will highlight how we can mainstream youth engagement in promoting South-South cooperation to respond COVID-19 crisis for achieving the International Conference on Population and Development agenda. We will learn from experiences from different nations where our panelists are coming from, particularly how the novel coronavirus disease has affected youth from developing countries in areas of sexual reproductive health, and the team will highlight on some of the ways we can mainstream youth engagement. As we all know, the novel coronavirus has now swept through the continent and posed a global threat to public health that did not leave aside the youth, as it has disrupted accessibility and provisions of sexual reproductive health services in South-South cooperation due to lockdowns, travel bans, and contact restrictions. As youth, we have learned from all experiences, our own nations, that is, we need to be making good use of online platforms, e.g. hospital officials' website, submission of prescriptions online, and having drugs sent outdoor steps via delivery with no contact. 3, online ordering and delivery of prescribed medications. 4, disclosure and sharing of knowledge to be key. Right now, I would like to introduce our panelist. Alice Michila is a financial literacy and economic empowerment enthusiast. She is passionate about youth and women empowerment. Prior to starting her own business consulting company Mwangaza Africa Consultants, Alice was the service quality and compliance manager at KCB Bank Group Advantage Banking, Karen. She is currently coordinating projects at Nairobi Accelerator Limited. She is the current country lead of the Youth in Africa organization that is committed to empower youth leaders with skills and opportunities. Alice is an economist from the University of Nairobi, and she is a certified trainer on crisis management and recovery planning by the International Trade Center, ICT, by WTO. She is passionate about empowering women and youth for a sustainable future and creating a safe environment for young children to strive. Second panelist, In Hyun Pei, youth leader of UNFPA and co-founder Stories to Action. Iris Junwan Pai is the co-founder of Stories to Action and part of the Young People's Action team of Generation Unlimited. Iris is a global citizen and feminist with multiple cross-cultural communication experience. She was awarded the Guest Fellowship 2020 under the auspices of UNESCO and UNFPA Global Youth Innovation Fellowship 2019, and worked for the UNFPA China office as innovator in mobile health in 2019. She has an MA in social work, concentrating on people with excess substances and Nanjing University, and a graduate certificate in international relations at the Johns Hopkins University. She also holds a postgraduate diploma in international gender studies at the University of Iceland. Second panelist, Muhammad Mamun Mia, former president of United Nations Youth and Students Association of Bangladesh, UNYSAB. Mr. Mamun is model United Nations pioneers in Bangladesh. As Secretary General, he organized 21 model United Nations conference in different educational institutions, where several honorable ministers, members of parliament, MPs, and high-level government officials of Bangladesh contributed as distinguished guests. He was the founder of Dhaka University Model United Nations Association. First university-based model UN club in Bangladesh. He also worked with Spongebob Leo Barnett. As head of social, economic, and project development, he provided consultancy to Ministry of Youth and Sports, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Bangladesh Investment Development Authority to initiate and implement new socio-economic development projects in Bangladesh. Third panelist, Mr. Babuka Mbowe, Secretary General of University of the Gambia Student Union. Mr. Mbowe is the currently Secretary General of the University of Gambia Student Union and is currently working as an intern at the National Population Commission Secretariat. Mr. Mbowe is an experienced youth leader who has represented his country in numerous fora. In fact, he is currently out of the country attending an international youth forum in Abuja, Nigeria. In addition, interning at the National Population Commission Secretariat, he has vast experience on the potential of South-South cooperation for achieving the ICPD agenda. Thank you so much.